For those who don't know, I live in a city where all my friends live here too. I have one friend who lives in this house, another friend who lives in that other house. But today I want to pull a prank. I'm going to pretend that today is basically my funeral here in Roblox because there was an accident and I want to see their reaction. So I'm leaving here because I have to figure out how I'm going to do all of this. But guys, that friend of mine just showed up there and apparently he's calling me. So guys, I'm coming over here to see what's going on. Okay, I'm going up right here. He said, it's really bad having the cemetery in front of my house. In front of his house, we have this really weird place. You can see that there are several graves here and also a cemetery car. But guys, it was good that he showed me this because now I already know what I should do to bury myself here in Roblox. I'm basically going to talk to the owner of this house. I said, what does the person who lives there do? Guys, I want to know the job of the owner of that house. He said here, he takes care of the cemetery. But guys, he went back inside and just said bye and apparently closed the door. He went back in to do something, apparently to watch TV. But guys, I'm going down here because now I have to talk to this player. He has a really weird house. There are several skeletons here that are really creepy, but I'm looking inside. And guys, apparently I have to talk to him, who is a player I've never seen before, but he just picked up some papers. He said, do you want to have someone's funeral? Actually, I want to have my own funeral. I said, I want to have my funeral. Can you help me? Guys, he's the first person to know about my plans. But guys, he's really scared. He said, I'm not going to help. That's too insane. Look, but if I pay you, I'm sure he'll help. So I just grabbed this money, and now apparently he's happy and writing something. He said, sign this contract. I'll help you. Okay, I just picked this up, and I'm basically signing this contract. Perfect. I handed it to him. Guys, everything worked out here, and now apparently he's going to help me do my funeral. So I'm following him because I want to see how this is going to be. Guys, in his car we have this coffin. Apparently, I'm going to be transported inside there. He said, first we have to fake your accident. Do you have any idea what to do? Look, I have the perfect idea because I have a Roblox car. I can basically crash it just to pretend it was an accident. So I'm coming here to get my car and just drive it. But now he's coming back here and I'm following him because this is important. Guys, he's arriving up ahead. I'm not really sure where he's going, but I'm just following him. But from what I noticed, he stopped right here and is looking at this Roblox tree. Guys, this tree is pretty interesting, but I don't know why he's looking at it. He said, we have to pretend you crashed into something like this tree. Guys, that idea is kind of interesting, but this tree isn't that great for a car crash. Maybe it's more interesting to crash the car right into this building. He said, call the player from the orange house. He's going to crash your car, and that way you won't get hurt. Okay guys, this is weird. I don't know what the job of the player in the orange house is, but I'm heading there to talk to him. Guys, I'm arriving right here directly at the player's house, but for some reason, there's a table right here, like it's the place where he meets people. But I'm not sure if I should go exactly here or maybe to his Roblox door. But guys, a player showed up there. Looks like I have to talk right here. I said, I want to fake my funeral and I need you to crash my car. Really? That's exactly what I want him to do. He said, oh my god, you want to fake a funeral? Yes, that's basically what I want to do. And if he agrees, I'll just give him this money. But guys, he's looking at it and apparently he agreed to do it. Guys, this is really good. Now he's finally going to do the job of crashing my Roblox car. So I'm heading back here and apparently he's following me. Guys, I'm going to take him here and I really want to see how he's going to do the crash because a crash is kind of hard to pull off. It really takes a lot of courage. I said, I need you to crash the car into the wall. But guys, he already left. He literally stole my car. Another player showed up here, and it looks like he's looking up ahead. And guys, the player grabbed my car, and now he's going to crash it at any moment here in Roblox. Guys, he's coming up front, and he just crashed my car. But guys, this actually worked out. He broke my Roblox car in a really interesting way. And surprisingly, he's totally fine. He really didn't get hurt. Well, actually, he just fell to the ground. Guys, this isn't very good. Maybe this is actually really bad. He did this because of me here in Roblox. He said, take the money, he'll get up from there. Okay, I grabbed the money. He actually got up just to take my money. Perfect. I handed over the money. But guys, now we're going to have to do my funeral here in Roblox. I don't think this is going to be easy, but that player is going back to his house since he already did his job. But I don't know how we're going to do the fake funeral in Roblox because I've never done this before. He said, it's easy, come with me. I'm going to follow him because he probably knows what he's doing. So he got in the car, and from what I noticed, he's heading to the cemetery. But guys, there's someone at the cemetery. I really don't know who this player is, but he looks really strong. He really looks like he has a lot of strength, and for some reason, he's crying. I said, why are you crying? Seriously, this doesn't make sense. I don't know why this player is crying. He said, because I want to. I probably shouldn't have asked that. But guys, now I want to see how this conversation is going to go. He said, I need you to do a fake funeral, so decorate the whole place, okay? But guys, it looks like he agreed, and now he started building something. I don't even know what he's doing. All I know is that the player is sitting here waiting for him to finish his job. Guys, I'm going to stay here too, but I want to see what he's doing. Apparently, he just finished this. This is going to be the place where people talk about what they thought of me. Now he's building something else. This time he made a grandstand. Guys, this is really interesting. It's actually looking really cool, but the player stood up here. He said, I'm going to send invites to the players. Who should I call? Look, I want you to call everyone, literally all the players, because I don't know if they'll all see it, but it's going to be interesting to invite everyone. I said, invite everyone. Seriously, this is really simple. And now he's going back there just to call the players. But guys, I want to see if they're really going to come here. If they do come here, I'm going to have to disguise myself and hide somewhere. But guys, apparently he's finishing this part in Roblox. He really did this very quickly. Everything here is almost ready, and everything is going really well. I just don't know why he added this water. I said, remove the water. Seriously, the water didn't look that good. But now he's removing it, and now it looks much better. But guys, I think I'm going to have to hide, because soon the players will come here, and maybe they'll see me in Roblox and find out this is fake. But guys, he arrived at the player's door, and he just got serious, because he has something very serious to say. He's going to have to tell all the players. But guys, this friend of mine is right here, and for some reason he's watching TV. But the TV is turned off. I really don't know what's going on. But guys, now he changed a lot of things. He really changed a lot here. It looks very different from before. But guys, he only placed 3 chairs, and actually he should have added more. I said, add more chairs. Seriously, because maybe more than 3 people will come here. But he's looking at it. He said, more than 3 people never come here. Okay, got it. And now he went back to building. But guys, this player is coming here, maybe to say something. He's even staring at me. He said, they're already coming. Hide. Okay guys, I'm getting out of here. But he handed me this camera, probably to see what's happening. Guys, I'm coming to the hospital. I'm going to have to go up here. I'm going to see basically everything that's happening. Guys, he's still working over there, but actually, he sat down right in that part, exactly on that Roblox chair. Now he's moving his car out of the way, because it was blocking things. And guys, I want to see who's going to show up at my funeral, and also what they're going to say. But guys, it looks like my friend is coming out here to see the funeral in Roblox, and he's coming down now. And guys, this is really sad. He's arriving up front, and parking his car right here. He was the first person to get here, and you can clearly see that he's very sad. There's also this other player coming, and he's arriving without a car. For some reason, he's coming here on foot. But guys, there are actually a lot of people coming to my funeral here in Roblox. I thought nobody was going to come here, but there are actually several people arriving here. Guys, this is really sad, but there's one friend of mine missing, the one who lives in that red house. And now it looks like he's coming in his car and just leaving from there. But guys, for some reason it started to rain. This is really weird, because the rain is making the day even sadder. Now the last player arrived here, and my funeral is finally going to start, because they're all here. He said, I think everyone's here. But guys, now he's coming right here to talk to everyone about everything that's happening. But there's still one last player coming, and he said, wait for me. Looks like he's the last one who came to see my funeral here in Roblox. But I want to see how this is going to start. He said, today is the end of the guy with purple hair whose name I don't even know. He had a bunch of names he could have used, but he picked a really bad one. Now they're all here, and apparently it's someone's turn to speak. In this case, my friend came up front, and the Joker sat in his chair. I'm sure he's not going to be very happy, and he actually got mad. He said, get out of my chair. Man, they're joking around at my funeral. This is just really weird. And now both of them fell, because they punched each other at the same time in Roblox. Guys, this is so weird. They totally ruined my funeral in a really strange way. He said, looks like there are going to be 3 funerals today. So that's actually true. But guys, a lot of time passed, and now finally everything is back to normal. They're handing out flowers at my grave here in Roblox. And guys, there's a giant line. Several players are going to bring flowers here. Now he moved out of the way, because the next player is coming up. But guys, my friend is bringing a hamburger. That's just so weird. I'm watching everything from here. Now he handed over the flower, and it's my friend's turn to bring something, but he grabbed a ball and just threw it in there. Guys, that was really sad. And now he came right up here. I don't know what they're waiting for. They're probably waiting for the Joker. He said, Joker, do you have something to give him now? The Joker is coming over here. He said, I don't even know who he is. I only came because I was curious. Guys, this is weird, but my friend got mad because that was really disrespectful. But now the Joker is looking up here, and actually he picked up binoculars. He said, he's alive, and he's on top of the hospital. And now more people are looking up here. Guys, this is terrible. They all just realized that I'm on top of the mountain in Roblox. And maybe this is going to be a really big problem. Now a player is coming over here. He really looks super angry. Guys, I'd better get out of here before he gets up here. So I'm heading back. But guys, now it's simply too late. I can't go down because I really can't jump from this height. It's way too high. He said, you lied to all of us. Look, it was just a test because I wanted to see what they would do. But now another player is coming up here. And guys, this is terrible because they're really mad. He said, now you're going to have a real funeral. Guys, this is awful. I have to get out of here fast before things get worse. But they're getting here. Guys, I have to run away. But I can't jump down from here. So I'm heading right over here. But now he showed up to help me. Guys, this is really good. Now we're finally escaping from the players who are chasing me. They're really mad. I'm really lucky this player is helping me because otherwise this would have been the end for me. But guys, he turned back because he wants to follow the traffic rules. But meanwhile, the players are coming and he has to speed up urgently. Perfect. He's finally speeding up. That was almost the end for me. But now he's driving uphill. He's taking me back to my house. In this case, my house is up here. It's this red house right here. And finally he arrived right here. I said, thanks for the help, but he already ran off, scared of what's happening now. I'm coming inside. But guys, there's a problem. This player also grabbed an axe. He said, you lied to all of us, guys, but he's the only one here. But apparently more players are coming. Guys, they're all really mad because I faked my funeral here in Roblox. So now I just lock my house to really avoid problems. Guys, they're all super angry because I faked my funeral. I said, but I'm alive. You should be happy. And yes, I'm being serious. But guys, now he got happy and he actually agreed. But it looks like the players up front don't agree. This is really bad. He said, we want justice. In this city, no one lies. Guys, I'm going to run away before they break the door. And apparently they just broke it. Guys, I'm running away, but they're already coming here. This is really bad because they won't stop chasing me in Roblox. They're seriously really mad. Guys, I'm in a city where everything here is very unfair because we have the poor neighborhood here. We don't have houses to live in, and the houses here are very ugly. Meanwhile, we have the other neighborhood. This other neighborhood is only for very rich people. You have to have a lot of money to come here, but everything is divided by this border. You can't cross to the other neighborhood because there are cameras and security guards. But guys, I'm coming here to call my friend because I want to invade this neighborhood and simply get rich. But guys, now he got up here. He said, there's no way to do that. Haven't you seen how many security guards are there? Look, I've already seen that there are a lot of guards. There are at least 2 guards, but that's not the problem. Having 2 guards here isn't the problem. The real problem is the radars around the neighborhood. There are several radars here that prevent me from coming into this neighborhood, but I have a way to get around this. He said, wait, but how? Look, I'm going to politely ask the guards to let me into the neighborhood. That's basically what I want to do. But guys, it seems like he doesn't even know what to say. But now I'm coming here to get my car because I basically have to go there. And also I want to see if he wants to come here too. Guys, if he sees this, it will be really good. But it seems like now he went back there. He's not even a little interested in seeing this. We have this other player here who might want to see this. Guys, he's exactly here. He got up here, and apparently he said, no, guys, this is sad. But luckily, there's one last player. In this case, he's exactly here. I want to see if maybe he wants to see this. But guys, he got up here, and apparently he doesn't want to see this. Guys, it looks like I'll have to go alone, which is really something I didn't want to do, because dealing with these police officers and military is very difficult, since they don't like us here in Roblox. After all, we are very poor. But guys, I'm coming here to talk to them, because they have to let me in here. But guys, he came here to talk to me to see why I want to come here. He said, leave, poor people aren't allowed in here. Guys, but I want to visit a very important person. I really have to come here. But guys, he's aiming at me with this item, which means I really have to get out of here. Actually, he's aiming at me with this item here in front, and apparently, he hit something. Guys, he hit my tire for no reason in Roblox. I don't know why he did that, but from what I can tell, he wants me to leave. Guys, I'm going to take the chance and get out of here, because he just broke my Roblox car. Guys, I can't drive this properly. The car is basically broken. Guys, I'm going to have to leave my car right here, because it doesn't work anymore. I really don't know what I'm going to do to fix my Roblox car, because they broke it for no reason. But guys, now he's coming right here. I don't really know if he's going to fix this. But guys, it really looks like he's fixing this. Guys, this is really good. My friend is a mechanic, and I really didn't know that. And now my car just went back to normal. Guys, my car is perfect, and now he's going back to the neighborhood. Guys, unfortunately, my dream of going to the other neighborhood is literally over, because I just found out that this is impossible. But he got right here. He said, I have a friend who lives there. Let's go. Guys, this is weird, because out of nowhere he changed his mind. He didn't want to go to this other neighborhood, but now he really wants to see this. So guys, I'm going down here. He said, go over the bridge. Apparently, I shouldn't come here, and actually, I have to go over this bridge. So guys, I'm going back here to do this. I want to see if this is really going to work, because there must be some radar exactly here. But guys, I'm looking at all of this, and there really aren't any radars. These radars are only down here. But as incredible as it seems, there are no radars up here. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. They really made a huge mistake and didn't put radars up there. But guys, I want to see where I should go at this moment. But apparently, he got out of the car and is coming in this direction. He arrived exactly at this house, and it looks like the player got here too. But guys, I know him. I really know this player, and the 2 of us came here to live a better life in Roblox. He said, do you see this house? It's abandoned. Apparently, he's talking about this house, so it looks like the 2 of us can come here. Look, thank you very much. I'm going to get my car, and now I have to go to this house, because we have to hide in Roblox. But guys, now it looks like he's basically messing with the gate. He really managed to open this in Roblox. Guys, it's impressive that my friend knows how to do everything in the game. He knows how to do everything in the city. Perfect, we got right here, but now he has to close this. And guys, he really managed to do it. This is really impressive, but now we have to go up here. And guys, there's basically an abandoned pool here. I'm sure this has been abandoned for a long time, but I want to see what the house is like, because we managed to get a completely new house in Roblox. So guys, now I'm going up here. It looks like he's coming up here too. And guys, this house apparently doesn't have lights. It literally has no electricity. But guys, he's looking around here and grabbed a flashlight. This is really going to be necessary to simply see everything in this house. Guys, this house is really interesting. It actually has several rooms. And finally, I'm going to have a decent life after so long living in that other Roblox neighborhood. Now, I'm finally in this good neighborhood. There are several houses that are very expensive, and there are also mansions that are simply for billionaires. I'll never have enough money to own a mansion like that. Guys, I'm leaving here, and apparently, my friend is fixing this in Roblox, but I don't think he'll be able to fix it. But actually, it looks like he managed to do it. The lights just came back on. He said, now we can have a normal life. They just can't see us in here. Yes, this is really true. But guys, I'm feeling bad for the players who are still in that neighborhood, because there are still people there who don't know that we are now in a much better house than before. It would be very important to bring them here later. And guys, it looks like he agreed too, but he's coming back here to basically make some food. Guys, this time I'm going up here because I have to change my avatar in Roblox. For that, I have to check all the drawers to see if the previous owner of this house had clothes in his house. So guys, now I'm checking here to see if I can find something because I have to disguise myself. Perfect. Now I'm like this. I'm coming to the bathroom because I have to wash my face, which is completely dirty. Perfect. I'm washing up here, and now I really feel much better. But guys, I'm coming here to check this other drawer. I want to see if I can find something interesting. Perfect. I found these glasses, which are really good glasses. I look like a completely new person now. Guys, I'm going down here to tell my friend to change his avatar too. That's why I'm calling him here. Guys, he's looking back here. He said, I'm going to change my avatar too. Take the chance and make the dinner. Now he's coming up these Roblox stairs to basically make his avatar. Guys, I hope he finds something because I took almost everything for myself. But I'm going to start making dinner now. I have to get as much food as possible and make a giant plate of food. Perfect. Guys, I have this dinner that I made here in Roblox. This is the first decent dinner I've had in a long time after not eating properly in Roblox for so long. But guys, now he's up there. From what I can tell, he shaved his beard and now he looks like this. Guys, he's really unrecognizable now, and it's going to be hard for the soldiers to realize that we're the players who escaped from the neighborhood. He said, wouldn't it be good for us to change houses? Guys, I'm looking at this Roblox house, and apparently this house is for sale, but obviously we don't have the money for that. We literally don't have the money, so it's impossible to change houses. But this player is coming right here. I don't really know what he's coming here to do, but he came right to the door of the house. I'm coming here to answer him because I want to know what's going on. He said, they're coming to investigate this neighborhood. Please hide. Guys, I don't know if it's necessary to hide in Roblox because our avatars look different now. He said, your hair is the same as before. Obviously, they'll recognize you. Yeah, guys, I hadn't thought about this, but what he said is true. Our hair looks really similar. He said, put your hair over there in the water, then it will look different. Okay, guys, I'm going to do that. I'm coming right here to the water, and now my hair is completely wet. Perfect, I got out of here. Guys, my hair looks really different now because I got in the water, and now it's completely wet. But guys, now it's my friend's turn to do this. He's even looking back here. He said, I didn't want to do this, and now he finally jumped into the pool. Guys, his hair changed too because it's also completely wet now. But now we are unrecognizable. For the first time, I can really say that it's impossible to recognize me. The idea that this player had was really good. He said, just don't let your hair dry. As long as you keep your hair like this, they won't recognize you. Okay, got it. I disguised myself really well. But guys, now he left here, and I really want to know what he's doing and why he's suddenly carrying so much money. Because guys, it's not normal for people to do this. But he's right here at the door because apparently the soldier is coming here, maybe to collect his taxes. Guys, this is really sad. Now he got here, and a soldier is coming to collect my friend's taxes. Guys, he just took it. This soldier is really weird. He just came here to get money and then left. But guys, now he's coming back here. He's coming directly to our house, which isn't even ours. Guys, he's coming right here. So I'm coming here to talk to him because he's a really important person. Guys, the two of us are right here, and he really didn't recognize us. He said, where are the taxes? Guys, this is a problem. I don't have money to pay him, and I doubt my friend has money either. But he took this amount of money and just handed it to him. He said, there's only 500 here. Where's the rest? Guys, I'm going to make up an excuse so he doesn't investigate us. I said, our business went bankrupt. This is all we made this month. I really hope he believes this. But guys, he's staring at me, and apparently he agreed, and now he's finally leaving here. Guys, it's really good that he's leaving, but now it looks like he's coming to this other house. But there aren't any people living here, so now he's going back this way. Guys, it seems like every time he goes to an empty house, he just ignores it. Now he's going down here. Guys, it's really good to know this, because now I know what my next house will be. I'm going to live exactly in that house, and my friend might stay here. He said, I'm coming too. I don't want to pay taxes either. Guys, that actually makes sense, because if he stays in this house, he'll have to pay a lot of money. But now I'm coming back here, and he's going to have to open this garage so I can finally get my car. Guys, now he has to come here too, because I'm coming to the new house. This is going to be my new house. But guys, I don't know if I'll be able to leave my car in here, but now he's finally opening it. Perfect, this worked out. I'm going to leave the car right here, and now he's closing it. But guys, I'm coming up here, and this house looks perfect. It's a house that's simply empty. It's been for sale for a long time, because I'm sure this sign has been here for a long time. But guys, now his hair just dried, which means it went back to normal. You can recognize him this time. He said, I don't think it's a problem. I doubt they'll investigate us. Guys, this is true. It's really hard for them to investigate us. Now he's messing with the fridge. I'm going to take the chance to go upstairs and see what else is in this Roblox house. You can see that there are several rooms, and guys, it looks like a huge family used to live here because the rooms are gigantic. We have some really interesting rooms, and guys, this is going to be my room, and it's impossible for the police to figure out that I live in this Roblox house. But guys, I'm going to take take the chance now to basically dry my hair because I don't want it to stay like this. Perfect. Now I'm like this. I finally have normal hair again. But guys, I'm coming down here again, and our friend just lives in this other house. You can see that he's right here eating apples. Guys, I'm coming here to talk to him because I want him to see that we're here. Guys, I basically said hi, and he stood up there. I want to see what he's going to say in Roblox. He said, be careful, someone might buy this house. Look, that's impossible. It's very unlikely that someone would buy this Roblox house because it's been for sale for a long time, so the chance of someone buying it right when we're here is really low. Guys, I'm going back here because it's basically time to sleep, so I'm closing the door. Now he went upstairs. He also realized that it's time to sleep, and it looks like he went into this room. This is going to be my friend's room, so much so that he turned off the light. I'm going to take the chance now to sleep in this other room because it's really getting late, so I'm going to take the chance to sleep now. But guys, I just got up here, and apparently my friend wants me to wake up because he's turning on the light. Okay, I woke up here. I want to know what he wants in Roblox because he's calling me like this, even though it's nighttime, and now is the time I should be sleeping. He said, there's someone outside buying the house. Guys, what he said can't be true. If this is really true, this is terrible. But guys, I'm coming to the front to see if this is true. Unfortunately, I can't see this. But guys, maybe if I open this Roblox door, I'll be able to see this. Perfect. I got here, and it really looks like there are two players here talking about something. He said, okay, this house is yours now. Guys, this is really weird. This player bought a house, and now the house is completely his. So much so that he's signing the documents, and we have to get out of here urgently. He said, forget your car down there. We have to run away from here immediately. Guys, but I can't abandon my car because it's the only car I have. This car is really important because it's the only car I have, and there's no way I can abandon it. He said, would you rather go to jail than abandon your car? Yeah, guys, what he said is true. I'm really going to have to abandon my car. Now the two of us are escaping here, but guys, it looks like he's going to jump this part, and he actually managed to do it, and now it's my turn to do this. Now I jump this part, but now we're escaping here, and guys, it looks like he's going to this house, but I'm sure someone lives in this house. So much so that I'm looking right here, and guys, there's actually a soldier right here outside. He just got up because he heard the noise my friend is making. I said, it's a soldier who lives here, and yes, I'm really serious. We have to get out of here and hide exactly here, but my friend went inside. Guys, I'm going to go in here too to avoid problems because he's coming out to see what's happening at his house. Guys, he doesn't know what's going on, and now we have to get out of here. We really have to get out of here urgently. Guys, he's following me, but I'm coming to this other house to see if I can basically find something. But here we have two really interesting cars. We have this beautiful luxury car, which my friend is opening right now, and we also have this military car, which belongs to this player who's just watching TV. Guys, he has to get this car urgently, and now it looks like he opened it, but the car alarm went off, and it seems like the player noticed it. Guys, we have to get out of here before he gets to this part. I'm running out of here, and now the two of us have escaped. It looks like the alarm finally stopped, and now I'm coming back to our neighborhood. But guys, our neighborhood is simply the worst of all, but it's the only neighborhood where we're safe. So now I just got back here. But guys, I'm trying to escape from here and find a place to stay, but the problem is that there are no more houses. We're without houses, and now this is really our end. But guys, I'm looking back here, and there's a simply giant house, and apparently, something is happening here. Guys, I just arrived at this house, and apparently, it's our friend who's right here, so much so that now he's coming here to talk to us. He said, come in, you are welcome here. Guys, this is really good. Now he's going over there, but I'm going to leave my car down here, because I have to hide this car that actually isn't even mine. But from today on, this car is mine. Now he closed the garage, and guys, I'm coming up here to see how his house works. It looks like he has a lot of plants here, which is basically his source of food. Guys, he's basically having dinner here. He said, I built this place to survive without help from the city. I can see now that it's being really useful. This house he built is really important for us. Guys, the city where I live is the weirdest city of all, because here, it's the government that delivers food to us, but we aren't the ones who produce the food. In other words, we produce the food, but the government takes it and gives us back a very small piece of food. But guys, I'm coming now to get my piece, but before that, I have to call my friend, who is building a house right now. I said, come here, we have to get our daily food. Seriously, he really has to come here, and he just got here, and now he's running this way. Guys, I'm finally getting here, because I can't miss this. Perfect, I'm in line, and my friend just got here too. Guys, there are a lot of people here in line to get food. The soldier said, take a piece and leave. Guys, we can only take one piece of this pizza in Roblox, but this pizza is the one we produce ourselves. We produce a lot of stuff, but nothing ever comes back to us, and we have no idea where our crops are going. But he just left, and now the line finally moved. Guys, I'm moving up to the front, because I'm getting closer to getting my piece of food. Guys, he just got his piece, and I'm sure he's very happy. Guys, the two of them are right here, and once again the line moved. Guys, I'm moving up to the front. It's really almost my turn to get my food, and he just got his piece of food. Guys, he left here, and went back there with the other players, and finally it's my turn. But guys, he removed this piece of pizza. I don't know why he did that. He said, the pizza is gone. Come back tomorrow and try your luck again. Guys, this is terrible. I need food urgently. But he got even closer. Guys, I don't think he's very happy. He said, get out of here now. You too. Guys, we both have to leave here. We just lost our chance to get food here in Roblox. This is really unfair. Now the soldier is going back to his car to leave, because if you didn't know, he works for the president. It's the president who made all this happen. So much so that now he's coming up this mountain in Roblox, because right here We have the president's house, but unfortunately, I've never been here before. I don't have permission to see his house, especially because there are several guards. But guys, he's looking here. He said, it's a shame this happened. All of this is unfair. Guys, finally a player realized that all of this is unfair because the other players seem like they don't even care about everything that's happening. But guys, this player gave his pizza to my friend. He's really a good person. But unfortunately, there was no food left for me. But guys, he wants to give me this pizza, but I don't want it because if you don't know, I have a secret farm that I don't give to the government because I realized they're stealing from me. And because of that, I started hiding my real farm in Roblox. This player does the same thing, and he has a totally secret farm where he doesn't give anything to the government. But I'm going back home because I have to take care of my farm. Guys, it looks like he came here too. I don't know why he came here as well. He said, take this piece of pizza. Look, I don't want it, okay? If I get back here behind my house, you can see there's a lot of corn here. There's simply a lot of food that I can keep just for myself in Roblox. But guys, even he got scared. He said, won't the government get mad at you? Look, as long as they don't find out, I won't have problems in Roblox. Now, if one day they find out about this, I'm going to have a big problem. But guys, there's a problem. The president took a helicopter, and he's probably going to fly away from here. But if he comes in our direction, this will be a problem, because he's going to be able to see our farms. Guys, he's really coming here. I have to hide here in Roblox. Perfect. I went down here. My friend came here too. But guys, it's already too late. He got right here, and he just saw everything that's happening. So much so that he's coming down here, and he'll probably take all of my farm, and also this player's farm. Guys, this is really terrible. Now he arrived right here, and the president himself came up from here. He's coming to see my farm. He just realized that this is very beautiful. This farm is much bigger than the farm I give to the government. I'm sure he's not very happy. So much so that the soldier came right here. And guys, this is terrible. But the soldier is staring at him. He said, should I collect everything? And apparently, the president agreed. Guys, he's going to have to take all of this, which means this is the end of my farm, because he's basically taking everything. Guys, this is so unfair. He's taking everything I have. Now he's grabbing more corn. Guys, this is so unfair. But this player is also going to have problems. He's really happy with his farm, especially because he has a lot of pumpkins. Now he's watching TV, but he has no idea what's about to happen. His farm is so good that it even has fully automatic water. But guys, he just took everything here. He brought it to the president, who took it right here. But he came back here because there's another farm he wants to take. Guys, it's really the end of this player's farm because they're going to take this too. And in this case, he already started doing that. Guys, even the player came back here, and he's really scared about everything that's happening. Guys, this is really strange. They're stealing everything the player has, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. But guys, I don't know why they're doing this. But my friend came right here. He said, did you know the president's house is full of food? Look, actually, I didn't know. And to be honest, I want to see this now. Guys, I'm going to take my cyber truck. I use it because in the past I was very rich. Now my friend came here too, so I'm heading to the president's house to see if this is true. Guys, I'm running here, and by accident, I went too far, so I'm coming back. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that they're very far away. They're basically collecting all the crops, so I'm getting right here. Guys, I'm really scared of this place because this place has a lot of guards. But today there aren't many guards here because they're in my neighborhood. But guys, I'm coming inside, and guys, there's really a lot of food here. There's infinite food in the president's house. This is really bizarre. Everywhere I look, there's a lot of food. There's food I've never seen before, especially because he doesn't give us this food, and that's probably what he's doing with our crops. He's feeding all his friends, but not his population. He said, let's go upstairs to see what's up there. Okay, let's go. I'm going up here because I want to see everything that's here. And guys, there's food thrown in the hallway. There's really a lot of food here. This is the president's room, and guys, he basically has infinite food. This is really unfair, but I'm taking advantage of this to eat as much food as possible to make the most of this infinite food. I have to grab a drink. Guys, he has soda, and it's been months since we've seen this. He said, I'm going to take a shower in his house, and I'm going to take his clothes. I don't care. Guys, my friend is really mad, but he has reasons to be mad because this is really unfair. So guys, he went back there, and now he's coming to the president's room, which is exactly this one. The president's room is really weird. It has the strangest bed of all. Now my friend is coming into his bathroom. He's going to take advantage of this to take a shower. But guys, in the meantime, I'm going to take the opportunity to grab all this food in a box. I have to take as much food as possible to basically feed the entire population. So I'm coming right here to grab some food. Perfect. I'm grabbing it here, but not everything fits in this box. I would need at least 20 boxes to be able to take all this food. But guys, it looks like they're coming back here. The helicopter is simply landing down here. And guys, my friend is still using their bathroom. I'm coming here running to warn him to get out of here because they just arrived. Guys, he's brushing his hair, and he really looks very different. He's wearing some of the president's clothes. He said, I'm wearing the president's clothes. Yes, I already noticed that, but there's a problem. They just got here. And guys, even he got really scared, but we have to get out of here urgently. So he's following me here. And guys, I already know how I'm going to escape from here. I'm coming to this emergency exit, which is exactly here. Guys, in this place I'm very safe. For now we're safe and we'll be able to stay here for a good while until we have the opportunity to get out of this house. But guys, they're both coming right here. I don't know if they've realized that we're in their house. But guys, there's a problem. My car is right here, which means they noticed this. He said, someone's here, go get him. Guys, this is terrible. Now the soldier is coming here. The president came here too, but we have to get out right here. Guys, I'm going to jump into my car, and it actually worked. Now my friend came here too. And guys, we have to get out of here urgently. I just crashed into the president's car. Guys, I don't know if he's going to be very happy because his car is on fire, and from what I can see, I completely broke his car. Alright, I'm getting out of here before the situation gets worse. Guys, I just destroyed the president's car. This is really terrible. But guys, he just came out of his house, and he's coming here to check on his car, but his car is completely destroyed. But guys, now he's really scared, and the soldier came back here to see what's going on. Guys, now that I've destroyed his car, I'm sure they're going to want revenge. So much so that the soldier is coming back here in this car, because he's going to drive it with the president to try to figure out where I am. And guys, they're already coming here in front, so I have to get out of here urgently. After all, they're already coming here. Guys, I'm going back home, but now I don't know what I'm going to do, considering that they're all chasing me in Roblox. I just lost my farm, and I won't be getting any more food. I simply lost everything. Guys, these players have farms, because they basically give them to the government. The same goes for this other player. He only has this farm, because he gives it to the government. But me, and also this other player, we just lost everything. We don't have any more farms. So I'm coming here to his house to see if he wants to come with me, to simply start a new farm. But guys, he's still sad at this moment. He's really very sad that he lost everything. I said, let's make a new farm together. Guys, I'm really serious, but he's looking here. He said, but where? There are no places to make a new farm? Look, actually there is. I know a perfect place to do this. But now he's going to have to follow me, because I'm going there now. We're going to have to hide here in Roblox from the police, and also from the government. So I'm coming back here. Guys, I'm going down exactly here, but they just passed by here. Guys, they realized that we were right here. They're coming after us. Guys, this is really terrible. So I'm running out of here, because I can't get arrested no matter what. But guys, we have this farm here, which might be really interesting. He said, it can't be on this farm. Obviously, they're going to see it. Okay, I know another place where we might be able to do this. So I'm coming here in front, and now we have several plots of land here that people don't use, like this one. He said, this plot is too exposed. They will see it. Okay, I have one last option that might be the best of all, but for that, I'm going down this dirt road, because it's a very specific place that I'm going to. So I'm arriving right here in front, exactly at the campsite. This can be the farm. Actually, this is the house where we're going to live, and the farm will be exactly back here. It will be a totally hidden place. Guys, he just left here, and apparently he's happy, and it looks like he agreed. This is the perfect place to make a farm. He said, leave it to me. I'm going to make pumpkin farms. Alright guys, I'm going to leave him back here basically making his farms, because later I'm going to have to make my farms too. But for now, I'm going to leave my car right here, because this is our new house. Guys, our new house looks really interesting. It's a house with several beds, so a lot of people will be able to sleep here without problems in Roblox. Guys, my friend came back, and he's finally happy. This house is going to be really good for protecting ourselves from those Roblox players. But guys, it's really late now. But for those of you who don't know, at the end of the day, he finished his pumpkin farm. You can see that this is turning out perfect. This farm is really good. But now it's my turn to come back here and also make my farm, because I'm really good at growing corn. I'm going to have to do exactly that now. Guys, he's looking here. He handed me this shovel. But guys, we're doing a great job. He said they will never come here, but no one can know about this, because if anyone finds out, our life in this completely hidden place away from the city will be over, because the government will come here to investigate what's happening. But guys, I'm going to start my farm right here. It's going to be a little hidden, because there will be a lot of farms here. Perfect, guys. I'm finally finishing this, and basically, it's dawning. So much time has passed that it's already morning, but everything here is going well. So guys, I'm heading back to the house, because today was a very productive day. But guys, there's a problem. The government is coming right here. It looks like they realized that we're exactly here at the campsite, and now they're coming right here. Guys, I have to wake them all up. I said, wake up. The government is here. And yes, I'm serious. But guys, the two of them got up right here. He said, we're prepared this time. Guys, I don't know what he's talking about. This is really strange. But the two of them grabbed a gun. I don't know where they got that from. But guys, the soldier is right here. He said, surrender now. Guys, even the president is here. But it looks like my friends are going to attack them. Or maybe they're going to make them surrender. This player came out here and is pointing this at the player. But guys, this time it's the end for these players, so much so that he raised his hands. Both of them just raised their hands. But guys, I had a brilliant idea. I want the president to stop being president in Roblox. I said, from today, I am the president here, and he will have to agree with that. Guys, he's looking here, and it seems like he agreed, so much so that he took off his shirt. He said, you can be the president, no problem. Now I am officially the president, and I will have to make some new rules, because everything these players did was unfair. I said, and you, arrest them. My friends will have to arrest them, because these two are bad. Guys, the two of them are going to be in jail for a long time in Roblox. Roblox. The two of them are back here. I'm personally taking them to jail. So much so that I'm passing right here in front. And guys, they're going to stay here for a long time. The president is locked up right here, and his guard is locked up right here. Guys, now I came back in here because I have to tell the players about the new rules. I said, tell them that now they are free. The two of them will have to leave here to tell all the citizens that they are free from everything. There will simply be no more hunger in the city because everyone will have food. But guys, now I'm coming back here to do the most important thing of all. Now that I'm the president, I can finally make my farm again. So I'm starting to make my farm, and now it looks like this. Guys, this is really cool. I'm going to have food for myself, and this is going to be perfect. But guys, the player is right here, and apparently he's calling me. From what I can tell, they are right here, and they're eating a lot of food. I'm going to take advantage and eat here too. Now we all have a lot of food because everything worked out. We're basically rich in food because the president who used to take all our food is now completely in jail. Today, I want to do several stunts in Brookhaven that are basically impossible. I want to jump over several buses at the same time. I also want to jump from one helicopter to another, right in the middle of the air, and many more things. I literally want to test as many stunts as possible here in Brookhaven. So for that, I called my friend who's going to help me do this. But he changed his avatar, and he said, let's go. But first I have to change my avatar, right? And what he said is true. I have to protect myself from accidents because there's a big chance an accident could happen. So I changed my avatar, and I'm protected. But now the helicopter is coming down here because basically it came to pick me up. And if you don't know, it's my friend who's flying this helicopter. So both of us are going on this. I'm going to get in the back because I want to see all of this happening. We're going to do the first stunt of all, and I did a really difficult one. He's even stopped right here, and he said, I'm going to start with the first stunt. I'm going to fly the helicopter under the tunnel. But guys, that's impossible because the tunnel is very small and the helicopter won't fit through here. The security guards that are here, I was the one who hired them, but my friend is coming up front, and I think this is not going to work. Now he's getting here, and he's going to go under the tunnel, which is something that should be impossible. But we're going through here, and it actually worked. We managed to pass through here successfully, and now he's taking me here to test the first stunt of all. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'll have to speed up this car of mine and simply jump over these 3 buses, and then the number of buses is going to increase. There will be exactly 6 buses, 9 buses, and even more. But we're going to start with just 3 buses. And my friend is coming up here, and I don't know what he's doing. But apparently he's going to stay here because he wants to see this happening. And if I really go flying, I'm going to crash into the helicopter. So I have to get this right, or it's going to be the end of my friends. First, I'm going to get maximum speed, and I want to see if this works the normal way. I'm speeding up here, and it didn't work, but I'm going to have to change my car. Perfect! I just modified it, and now my car is really tall. And I'm ready to start this again. I just need to speed up here at full speed, and I'll definitely be able to fly. I'm going to press this button up here so that the taxi light is turned on. And now I'm going to have to take off. Guys, this is going to be really easy, or maybe not so much. I just don't know what I'm going to do. But my friend got here, and he said, try driving the car in reverse, then it's going to work. Look, that idea he had is really weird. It's so weird that I'm going to try it, because maybe it's true. So now I'm going to have to speed up with everything, but in reverse here in Roblox. And this is going to be really hard. So I got right here, and now I'm going to go back. This has to work. Now I have the biggest car of all, and I'm going to have to jump over all these buses. This is actually going to be pretty easy. I'm speeding up back here, and I just went flying. I really managed to do it. But he said, since you did it, I'm going to add more buses. And he's coming up here, and he's going to place more buses here. And this is bad. I'm going to have to jump over 4 buses. Actually, he placed 5 buses, and this is going to be really hard. And on top of it, I have to jump over this helicopter, which definitely won't be easy. Now he came back here, and I'm going to have to do this again. But my friend is moving, and I don't know what he's doing. It even looks like he's going up there to make it harder. And this is going to be really difficult. And remember, this is the first stunt I'm testing, because I'm going to test several others today. Now I'm going to speed up back here and just go flying, and I'm sure this is going to work. I actually managed to do it, but I'm going to try again because I still didn't manage to go over the buses. Now I'm coming back here, and this time I'm not going to turn the car. I'm just going to fly. It actually worked. But guys, my friend is coming here, probably to pick me up. So I'm going to have to get in here because we're going to the next test, and I have no idea what the next test is. But we're heading up front, and from what I saw, he came right here to get another helicopter. But I don't think my friend is going to take the helicopter. Actually, it's going to be this one. I don't even know what he's doing or why he's doing this, but now both of them took this helicopter for no reason. He said, you're going to jump from one helicopter to the other in the middle of the air. Look, but that's impossible. There's really no way to do that. They're coming up ahead, and it's really impossible to do this. If I jump from this helicopter to the other one, I'll end up falling to the ground. So my friend has to get closer. Now he's getting closer, and he's actually really close. So maybe I can jump from here to the other helicopter. I'm going to try to do this, and it actually worked. I'm in this other Roblox helicopter. He even slowed down because he wants me to do it again. But I don't want to do this because there's a chance I'll fall from here. And guys, this other helicopter is getting closer. And he said, you have to do this. You can do it. So I'm going to try to do it. And I did it. It actually worked. Now he's coming back here, and the other helicopter is coming back too. And I actually managed to do that, which is the hardest stunt of all. And now we're finally heading back to the city so I can have a little peace. But actually, he's landing here, right in this Roblox neighborhood. But guys, he's arriving up front, and I think I'm coming here to try another stunt. He got right here, and he's waiting for the gate to open. Now the guard noticed that there's a player back here, and he finally opened the gate. And that was pretty weird. He could have just flown over it, but he decided to follow the rules. So now we finally arrive here, and we're safe in Roblox. But I want to see what the next stunt is going to be that I'm going to try. He said, you're going to have to do the biggest car jump possible. Look, this is going to be really hard, but not impossible. He even came back here after a long time. But to do this, I'm going to need some very specific things. I'm going to need a parachute and the tallest car of all. So I got this car, but it's not the tallest car of all, though it's a very tall one. And my friend is right here because he wants to see me fly. But first, I have to do some very specific things. Actually, my friend has to do it. He's going to have to go to the airport and do the parachute glitch, which is a really simple glitch. Now he's arriving here, and he just needs to come back here, right at the Brookhaven airplane. And as soon as he enters this place, he's going to press this button and teleport into this house. I'm actually arriving here now to pick him up. And here on the right, I'm going to grab this item to simply carry him in Roblox. He finally got here and picked up the parachute, but now I'm ready to go flying. If I hold my friend, in case you didn't know, I'll be able to fly like this. So now I'm going to have to do several glitches to make the biggest jump ever. I just have to jump right on this ramp, and my goal is to reach the sand, but that's going to be really hard. So first, I have to align my car, and my car is right here. I'm going to go back here, come at this ramp, and I'll be able to take off. And everything has to go right. Now I'm going back here, and I'm going to have to go flying in Roblox. I'm even holding my friend, and I'm on top of this house. The trick didn't work very well, and I don't know how I'm flying. So I went back to normal, and this house is totally glitched. I can fly in the middle of nowhere, and even my friend is coming over to see what happened. This is really weird. I was supposed to go farther, but because of this roof, I couldn't get there. He said, but you discovered a secret from the update, so it was worth it. And that really is a secret, but I didn't give up on this. I still want to fly the farthest distance possible. So now I'm arriving up here on this Roblox mountain. First, I'm going down right here, because I want to fly really far. And I'm basically going to jump off the ramp like this. Then I'll hold my friend to fly a lot, and I'm going to jump right off this mountain ramp. This is actually going to be pretty easy, and this place is perfect for doing it. I'm going to have to jump on this ramp and reach the other side of the map, but I can't see it very well because there are a lot of trees. But now I'm speeding up here in the front, and at the last second, I'm going to hold my friend. I'm getting close, but it's too slow, so I'm going back here to get more speed. Now I got this Roblox car, which is the fastest car of all, and I'm going to have to go full speed up front. My friend said, I'm just a test dummy. And guys, he's mad, but I'm coming up fast here, and I'm sure this time it's going to work. I'm going up here, and now I just need to jump off this Roblox ramp and hold my friend. I'm even flying up ahead, and it actually worked, but accidentally the car ended up in the water, and I discovered a secret by accident, and now I'm stuck here, and I just can't move. And guys, I'm literally stuck here forever. And this was really weird. And this secret is actually impressive. And my friend said, wait, did you pass the invisible barrier? Yes, that's exactly what I did. Because in case you don't know, here on the map we have an invisible barrier, which is right here. And there are two giant barriers that don't let any car go past this point. And the car can't get through this part. And the boat can't either. But accidentally I passed this invisible barrier, which is something that was supposed to be impossible. But now I'm in the middle of the ocean. And if I let go of my friend, you can see that I'm stuck here. The helicopter is coming here to save me, since I need help. Now it just got here, and my friend is coming in the helicopter, and now it's time to abandon this car, because this is the end of this car. It even just fell off the map. But now I'm getting into the helicopter too, because there's nothing else I can do. This really is the end of my car. He's even flying up ahead, and I have no idea where he's going, because he's heading into the middle of nowhere instead of going back to the city map. But guys, this is the end of the map, and he's arriving right here, but I still don't understand why. He said, there's an invisible barrier here, jump on it. And guys, he wants me to jump on the invisible barrier that's here, and that's going to be really hard, but I'm going to try to do it. So I jumped here, and I fell out of the map. I literally went back to the start of the game, but now I just grabbed this Roblox plane because I have to get back there quickly. They're in the middle of nowhere, and I'm coming here to show that this is possible. There's a way to actually stand on the invisible barrier of the map, and that's the next stunt I'm testing. So I'm arriving right here, but this is really hard. I have to jump in a very specific spot, and now I jumped here, and I actually managed to do it. I'm basically in the middle of nowhere, and this is impressive. And even he is coming here to see this, but I don't know if I can spawn cars. If I try to get a car on the right, I can't. But if I try to get a boat, I can actually do that. But the boat falls off the map. So I'm going to get a bigger boat on the right, and it just appeared here and fell off the map. That's really bad. But now I want to test the next impossible stunt in Brookhaven. They're finally coming here to pick me up. But I had a genius idea. They need to stay on top of this pool because I'm going to try to fly up and simply get into their helicopter. And that's going to be really hard. I have to make a really high jump, but it's basically possible to do. I'm going to use the laydown animation on the right, and now I'll have to fly up here. Now I'm going to get into the helicopter, and it actually worked. And if they want, they can go higher. They're going up now, and that's going to make it even harder. Perfect. They stopped here, and I'm going to have to do it again. So I'm going back down to the pool, and I'm basically going to jump here. But this is going to be a lot harder because the helicopter is way too high. I'm jumping here again, and this is just really hard. So I'll have to use Brookhaven's secret techniques. I'm going to use this other animation, and I got a little closer. I'm jumping here again, but this time I went flying far away, and I'm coming back again. But my friend said in the chat, you can do it. Look, thank you so much. So I'm going to use this animation again, and now I almost got to them. But I already figured out what I have to do. I have to jump once here, and then jump again. So I'm going to try to do exactly that. I'm flying here, and now I'm going to jump again in this part. And unfortunately, it didn't work, but I'm going to jump again, and I got really close. Now I'm falling onto the helicopter, and once again I didn't make it. But I'm not going to give up. I'm falling all over the map, except into this Roblox helicopter. But I finally managed to do it. It took a while, but I nailed it. He said, I thought you weren't going to make it. But guys, I actually landed it, and it was way easier than it looks. He said, how was that easy? You did it 20 times. Look, it actually wasn't that easy. You can see a bunch of my cars down there because I kept falling in random places. But now, my friend is coming up front, and I don't know where he's going, but it must be a really important place. He said, you're going to the new secret place to test stunts, and this is going to be really hard. But in case you didn't know, the secret place he's talking about is basically under the map, because there's a new spot right here. Now he's going down to this area, and this place is really weird. It's a place I'm not even supposed to have access to, because this is a totally secret place. But in the last update, in case you didn't know, a new secret was released, and we're going there right now to test secret stunts in a totally hidden location. And this is going to be really interesting. So now we finally arrived at this Roblox location, and this place, in case you didn't know, has a lot of secrets. If I go inside this box, we have the new secret area that was added, where you can get a game pass for free. And that's actually true. So I came down here, and first I'm going to try to spot a car on the right, but both of my friends are here holding flashlights so I can see it clearly. But unfortunately, I can't spawn cars here on the right. For some reason, it doesn't let me get cars, and that doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to try to get a boat, but I can't do that either. I'm actually going to have to go down right here into this secret location. Perfect! I just got here, and I'm going to try to get a car on the right, but I still can't do it. That really doesn't make sense. But from what I noticed, my friend wants to go down here. He went down to this part and just fell under the map. Now my other friend is going to try it too, and he jumped here, but he managed to do it, and actually he's stuck here. He didn't land on the bed, and he's almost falling to the end of the map. And now he finally managed to get in here, which was actually really hard. I don't know how he did it, but he got in a really different way. So he's checking out the new features that were added to Brookhaven, and if I grab this item on the right, apparently I can place houses here. I'm actually going to place a house in this spot, and another one right here. I'm literally messing up the new secret location that just came out. But now, my friend is coming up here, and he just disappeared as soon as he entered that portal. So I'm going to go in there too. But now I'm back at the start of the game. I literally ended up here again. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.